So my name's Katie Deal. I'm the Chief Development Officer for United Way, and that basically means that I'm responsible for all the fundraising that we do here, whether that's through the campaign or our events like Streets or Winter Lightfest. So my job is to just make sure that we get to the campaign goal, which is $2.4 million this year. This will be our 5th year, so we've completed 4. It was started in 2019. A gentleman by the name of Matt Robinson, who owns Lone Star Electric and Christmas Decor, came to us and he said, I have this great idea and I'd like to partner with a nonprofit to make this work. And so United Way decided to be that nonprofit. We put over 2 million lights in a 3/4 mile walking trail. We've made a ton of improvements in 5 years. We have paved paths and a permanent building. But the event is mostly important because the money that's raised, 100% of it goes back into the community. And so everything that the United Way receives from the event goes back to our community and to the 23 partner agencies that we fund. And so when people buy tickets to Winter Lightfest or buy a cup of hot chocolate at Winter Lightfest, all of that money is going back to our community. So our first year we had about 23,000 people come through the park, and we didn't really know what would happen after that. People didn't really know what it was, and we had merchandise on folding tables with pop-up tents, and we have just seen it explode. And 2 years ago we had almost 60,000 people in the park, 57,000 people, and it took on a life of its own. And so we now have permanent structures for merchandise and hot chocolate. We've built a large pavilion to house people to eat and have private events in. We've paved everything. And so it's really become a tradition and a staple here in Abilene for people at Christmas. We had a down year last year with weather and school changing, but we planned for between 35,000 and 45,000 people. Like I said, we've seen as high as 57,000 people. In the beginning, we were using T-Mobile hotspots, and when you would get people in the park and all of us on those hotspots, everything would crash and our point of sale system would not work. And so we would run credit card transactions not knowing if they were actually good or not. And so when Lance came in and provided a way for us to be on our own network and have Wi-Fi out there, it completely changed the game for us. And the other piece that is huge is the first year that Tolar was involved, Lance himself was out there every single night making sure if we had an issue, it was solved immediately. Because as you know, with technology, anything can happen. And then last year, he made sure that he had people there with us every night providing support. And so that is so helpful because we are not internet gurus or IT gurus by any means. And when you have 5,000 people in the park and your point of sale systems go down or your ticketing system goes down, it's a big deal. And so it's really changed the way we're able to conduct business out there. It has become a tradition for many families. And I'm on social media and I will scroll through and I will see people I don't know. You know, it says you may know this person, and their picture is in front of an exhibit out at Lightfest, and their Christmas cards are done out at Lightfest. We have proposals done every year out at Lightfest. And so I really think it's become a tradition for a lot of families and a staple during the holiday season. It's something that families want to do and count on doing. Truly, with the way that this event has grown and blown up, I don't know what we would do without Tolar's involvement, because there would be no way for us to work off of hotspots the way we were in the very beginning. And even in the very beginning, it was challenging. So without Lance and him having his team to support us out there, it would be another level of stress for all of us, because we are able to know that he comes out there when the park is open, he makes sure everything is working. If something goes down, he's on it, and that has just alleviated a huge amount of stress and worry for us. in the years past, there's not been a fiber option out there. They have not run fiber out there. I think during the construction, they may have finally got it out there, but Lance has been able to troubleshoot that, and he has saved us thousands of dollars because we would have had to personally pay to have fiber run on East North 10th and then into the park. And so he is skilled at that, and he has been able to make it work for us, and that's been a huge game changer. And so we're trying to do some things to increase guest experience and make it fun. And so we have some different things that we're adding in and marketing. And I think I'm excited to see how those things bring people out to the park. I'm always excited when we finally open the gates on the first night and kids come in the park and hearing them ooh and ah and just be amazed. Sometimes when you're setting up for this event that lasts so many days during the holiday season, and I'm away from my own children to do it, you get pretty run down. And that first night when people come in the park and they just really experience the joy of Christmas, it is so fun, and it makes all the work totally worth it. And we are open the 29th and 30th this year for one final weekend after Christmas. And so we're just excited because there's always new exhibits. We always have upgrades and changes, and we're going to have some different ticketing options this year where people can buy VIP packages. So that'll be a lot of fun as well.